vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so
Welcome back. Kathy, Renee, and a health and wellness fair that awaits you on the 20th of April at River Church. Let's get the latest. How are we doing this morning?
Great. How are you?
You know, I wish I could have slept in today. This was like perfect Saturday rain weather. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm just lazy, to be honest with you. I'm starting to really identify my problems on this show. Coming up on the 20th is the Health and Wellness Fair. Now, fill me in. This is really cool. I love that we're having more of these events to where we can better help ourselves, help ourselves.
Yeah. So Kathy and I both work at Alton Memorial Hospital, and we had networked with another person from
RiverBend Head Start.
RiverBend Head Start.
Uh-huh.
And just to kind of connect Crystal with Kathy. Kathy was new in her role, and we were all sitting around just talking about different things available in the community, and we were just like, we should have a fair. And then it was birthed. Yeah, absolutely.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so we just threw it together and picked a date and
Just kind of been chugging along this entire time. I mean, really.
Well, that's what you got to do for something like this. There's just a lot of moving parts to fairs, and especially one like this, because, when you have a spring fair, that you can call 85 popcorn vendors. But for this, what was your guys' kind of repertoire for finding health and wellness vendors from the area?
Pretty much anything, mental health, substance use, anything in the area that we have relied on in the past for different patients that we have worked with at the hospital.
So one of the things that we do at the OB is we take part in the ILPQC, which is the Illinois Perinatal Quality Collaborative.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of different metrics or initiatives that the state puts out and they ask us to take part in. And one of those is birth equity. So it's really just, it's opened our eyes to see like where the needs are in our community. So as we shared, this is what this company offers and how do we get people from here to there with a ride. And I just thought, wouldn't it be great to put it out there where people could come to one place and learn about all the different resources that we have right here in our own community.
We do have quite a few.
We do.
And that's what I think is really fascinating about this is because sometimes folks, I don't think, realize all of the different opportunities that could await you if you're, in the middle or in the midst of a crisis or something's going on. And it's good to have these so you know the information before you kind of need to know it.
Right.
Absolutely.
And so with that being said, from 10 a.m. until noon, you're having a car seat safety check. And then after that, fill me in throughout the day of all the other services and all the fun that's going to be had.
Yeah, so the resource fair will be open from 10 until 1. We are hoping people will register, so we kind of have a rough idea of how many sack lunches to have available. We feel like one of the greatest needs in the community is food. So how can we get them to come? We're going to give everyone that attends the fair a sack lunch. So the River Church has graciously offered to donate all of the food and the venue. So the building that we'll be in is the Snyder Center.
Oh, really cool. Yeah.
So we'll be there, and it's been donated to us, the time, the space, the tables.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So we have, and that's a great resource too, right there. So we have food that will be donated, and then there'll just be vendors or different companies set up with tables. And I'll be there for lactation support. So I'm a lactation consultant, one of the roles that I fill at the hospital. And then we have doulas that are coming. We have our warm handoff program that's coming. We'll have Narcan available for people.
What's doulas? Can I ask that? What?
A doula is someone who supports a birthing person through labor.
Okay, really cool. Yeah.
So, and there's we would love to see more doulas in our hospitals, but we're not seeing that. And I don't know if it's a disconnect of we don't know where doulas are. Maybe we don't know what financial resources are available for a doula, if there are any.
It's a pretty important role. I mean, that's a very important role.
Absolutely.
It is.
Yeah.
And then there's other doulas that also support people postpartum, through pregnancy, through their labor and birth, and then also postpartum. So those services will be there to kind of share some information that they have. We have the jewel ride coming.
That's a really
transportation,
important
yeah.
service. And that I hope more and more people utilize, because Jewel Ride does a great job of getting people to and from, especially when they need it too.
They really
Right.
do,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Toppy's just amazing, the gentleman that runs it.
Yeah, I completely agree. Well, before we move on down the list of things coming up, I do have to take one last break of the show, but I wanted to ask you, what's fluoride varnish?
So that is a fluoride that is painted on children's teeth.
Okay.
And it's to protect their teeth from
Okay.
decay over
So,
time.
and then some of the other things like lead testing, I'm just reading through. Are those all for dental hygiene and things like that? Or
So lead testing is actually they typically poke the finger.
Okay.
And it's a small blood sample, and that will tell whoever's testing it, like, what the person's lead level is. A lot of houses here, especially in our area, could still have lead paint. So there is the risk of exposure to children, especially, and I think that's primarily what they'll be focusing on is testing
really
kids.
cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's what I was kind of curious about, because with all the older houses and some of the 1950 paint jobs that some of them still have. I mean, not
Right.
being funny, but
Right,
there's
right.
a
No,
lot of
absolutely.
concern with that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Man, this is really cool. I'm picking
Yeah.
this up here. We got more to talk about. It's 10:44. It's 60 degrees out there. But before I take a quick break, Alton Little Theater are ready to start their 91st season, and you're invited. Now it ends the 90th. They just had their 90th birthday. It ends with Singing in the Rain. That's coming up in just a few short weeks, and it's already selling out. So get your tickets. But the 91st season opens on April the 28th. Actually, they're doing acting classes for the youth performers
Oh,
of the
that's
area.
awesome.
So if you have a middle school age child, or maybe even an elementary school age child, if I could talk today, I do get paid to do so. You can register them for these classes. They're really important and powerful, and they teach the kids all of the important fundamentals of performing, like how to do an audition, those important things. Now, mark your calendars for June, because the little ones and you and the Disney lovers in your life will love their Disney adaptations that start out with their Disney tribute show, the Disney pancake breakfast, all the fun that comes with it. It awaits you at altonlittletheater.org. That's altonlittletheater.org. And don't forget to tell them that CJ sent you. Get over here their way. We'll come right back with more of our daily show after this.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
DJ Mike Keith. This is where I am today. Let me show you how I started.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit altontoyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
When the night is over
No kidding. Did 48. Welcome back. Health and Wellness Fair coming down the pipeline on, well, wow, 18 days. We're here. Okay. So how long did it take to set this up?
Well, I think we really started planning October-ish was when we had our first meeting with Crystal. And then it just kind of became something. We had our first team meeting December 1st while we just kind of worked out some logistics through emails. And so December was when we had our first team meeting, and then we ended up doing another one like January, and we're just kind of coasting now.
Yep.
We've put out our flyers. We have QR codes and links for people to register. So right now we're just trying to get more vendors and people to sign up.
Do you have a deadline for vendors?
No, honestly, there's
nice.
It's free to participate. So if any companies out there, anyone who's specifically wants to make a difference in our community, so we don't. My hope is that it doesn't end up with the wrong people showing up. Right now, we have a great list of people to come and participate, but we want people that are coming to say, like, this is the service we offer for maybe elderly. We've got a lot of stuff focused around pregnant and young families, but maybe if you specialize in providing, maybe meals for the elderly or transportation for them, or
pretty much any kind of social determinant, like housing, transportation, food, anything like that, that we want to get the word out.
Yeah. Well, and it's very important, especially that little blurb that you just spoke about in terms of, especially for younger mothers out there. And this is a great opportunity because some of those services, and even calling and asking, can get a little nerve wracking because you're going, do I get charged for making this phone call? Do I, do I have to stop in and really see somebody to talk about this?
Right.
This is a great spot to really have some of those FAQ questions answered.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really cool. And now take me through some more of the resources that are going to be available.
So we've got Amare coming, of course.
Oh, yeah, they're wonderful. Yeah, Ty does a
absolutely.
good job.
Ty does an amazing job. They're going to be there with a table to talk about all their peer support that they have for people with substance use disorder. Who else? Of course, Head Start.
There's Momentum Lactation. They're another lactation consulting group that will be there to offer some information about their services.
Melina Healthcare is going to be there to talk about insurance.
So you guys got some big power players. I mean, I'm not being funny, but it's, with this, I mean, you're really getting some good, valuable insights when you go.
Right.
That's amazing. And now, is who's the best contact to reach out? Let's just say maybe there's an older adult healthcare service out there that wants to be a part of this to let the population know.
That would be me.
Oh, well, hello.
Yes, hello. So they can email me directly, and my email address is my name. So it's Renee, RENEE .Strowmatt, STROWMATT @BJC.org.
There you go.
Yeah. So if they email me, I can send them the link to register for a vendor spot.
Yeah.
I don't really consider them vendors, but it's just the easiest way to say, like, have a table.
It's a catch-all term. Yeah, that's a good term. It's a good term. And when you go, I think this is always really important. You got a bunch of great services like car seat and just safety checks. Plus, providing fluoride varnish, that's very important.
Yep.
Lead testing, because, well, we already talked about that. That's a very important issue. And then, I can only imagine how mentally draining it is for younger mothers that are going through lactation issues, and to have some conversations, maybe some resources. That's a huge benefit too.
Yes, absolutely. It is.
And I wanted to ask you about the fitness and diet coaching. Is this going to be for younger children too? Maybe little scooters going out? And
I think it's going to be for everyone. So Amy Smith from Cross Train 180, she's going to be coming. And Amy, if you've never met Amy, Amy's a little fireball. She has great energy, but she has a heart and a passion for helping people with their health and their fitness. So I think she will be offering, kind of teaching people about what are some of the healthier options to eat, how to move your body in a way that doesn't necessarily require a gym membership, so things that will help people who maybe don't have the resources to go sign up for the gym or,
Yeah, no, I think this is just wonderful. And then it's always good to be able to do this, when the sun's shining and people can go out and learn about resources that can really help them down the road.
Yeah.
And now, how many vendors total?
As of right now, we have 18.
Wow.
But, I'm really hoping that we get a whole lot more after this show.
So we need about 20 more of you, and there's tons. I mean, just absolute tons of you. And you reach out, Renee, RENEE Strowmatt, that's STROWMATT at BJC.org to get signed up.
Yes.
It's free.
Free.
Yeah. When's the last time you heard that?
Yeah. Free to come, free to participate. Like, yes, please come.
And then a big shout out to River Church, too, for providing the space, the food. That's really cool whenever you have a venue that's really stepping up and being a partner of the event as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think overall, all of us involved have such a heart for helping people get connected.
Yeah.
And we want them to know that there's great resources out there. We don't want anyone to feel like they don't have access to care, access to a particular resource. We want them to know that, like, everybody is welcome.
Well, and I've said this the last year, just doing all the mental health segments and things that I've done, is you learn all of the resources that are available, but until then, it's hard to find them online sometimes too. And to go to a place to know, hey, if something gets rough or this happens, X, Y, Z, B squared, you know that you can call such and such. You can call, a different organization. And that's why I love these type of events, because it's need to know information before you need to know it.
Absolutely.
And are you guys planning on a round 2 of this?
I think yes. I think, we're learning what we don't know.
Right well, no, this is tough. Events are hard.
Never done this before. It literally just happened.
Yes.
I was like, I think we just planned a community health fair. So it just kind of came out of nowhere. And I think sometimes that's where the best ideas are born.
I agree.
So I think we'll learn as we go what we need more of or less of. Definitely, I think we know that we need more marketing. We need to get it out there to more people so that the community knows that this is happening. It's an easy way to go and just get so many resources without having to make an appointment, and make it to the appointment and maybe pay for the appointment.
Wait for the call back.
Different places, absolutely.
I just love it. I think this is going to be a long-standing one. That's why I had to ask you the on-the-spot question. Round 2, potentially, if we all show up and get all the resources that we could possibly have. And then just supporting some great vendors and really getting some great insights, too. This is fun. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. For more information, email Renee, RENEE.Strowmatt. That's STROWMATT at BJC.org. We'll make sure to link it so we get about 5 to 10 more of you, maybe even 20 if I'm in a good mood today. Everything goes well. Normally when I'm in a good mood, things go great. So let's be happy today. 20 more vendors and about 2,000 of you heading over to River Church. 3401 Fosterburg Road, April the 20th, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. for the Health and Wellness Resource Fair. Thank you all so much for your time today.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break, 10:56 on this Tuesday morning. We'll come back and we'll wrap up the Tuesday it was right after this on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.